Shedeur Sanders was announced as the 2022 winner of the Deacon Jones Trophy, presented annually to the best all-around player in an HBCU football program by the Black College Football Hall of Fame. Sanders set Jackson State single-season records for touchdown passes and completions while throwing for 3,752 yards and rushing for a career-high 6 touchdowns. He passed for a career-high 438 yards against Mississippi Valley State and threw a career-high 5 touchdown passes twice in games during the season. Sanders passed for 70 TDs and 6,983 yards in 2 seasons at Jackson State before announcing in December he would transfer to Colorado. Sanders has gained some Heisman buzz from different sports outlets, and many people believe he is legit. Sanders led Jackson State to the Southwestern Athletic, or SWAC, conference title for the second year in a row in 2022, which included another undefeated season in SWAC. The team made it to the Celebration Bowl for the second year in a row but lost to North Carolina Central 41-34 in overtime. He was selected the SWAC Offensive Player of the Year in 2022. In 2021, Sanders won the Jerry Rice Award, which is given each year to the most outstanding freshman player in Division I FCS. I personally believe he is properly rated at this stage in his career. He has been recognized as the best player in HBCU and SWAC Offensive Player of the Year, so those who have first-hand knowledge of his abilities voted to recognize his elite play. Many are still hesitant to give any merit to his achievements. This is often done by those who devalue D1 competition in historically black colleges as opposed to D1 competition in Power 5 colleges. It ultimately boils down to how subpar you believe non-Power 5 schools to be by comparison. Some people imagine the gulf between levels of competition to be as wide as high school varsity to NFL. They totally disregard the skills of Division I athletes who do not play Division I for a Power 5 school. I think it's fine that people have question marks about Shedeur, but there are also many who have seen him play and believe he is a next-level talent. And to even be seriously mentioned as a Heisman candidate shows his play has attracted the eyes of analysts, journalists, and sports fans. So considering he has much still to prove, I think he is properly rated because he is polarizing. Half the people believe he's that guy, and half the people say overrated. Fox Sports is going with Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders as its favorite to win the 2023 Heisman Trophy Award. Many disagree and believe Sanders is overrated. Go to Twitter and you will hear this echoed by many. NFL Rookie Watch tweeted, Shedeur Sanders is Fox Sports' favorite Heisman candidate for the 2023 season. The Colorado QB will be eligible for the 2024 NFL Draft. The football world was pretty stunned by the pick. Here are some Twitter replies. LOL, what? One fan wrote, is it their favorite candidate like the player who they are a fan of the most? Like my favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream. One fan added, has there been a Heisman Trophy winner that has lost 5 games? Another fan wondered. The sarcasm in comments about Shedeur's unworthiness continued, but you get the point. Shiloh Sanders. As a prospect, Shiloh was in ESPN's top 300 and played on the Under Armour All-American game as a prospect in 2019. Shiloh Sanders suffered an ACL injury that kept him out to start the last season, but eventually made his debut on October 15. He played in 6 games, recording 15 tackles, 1 interception and 5 passes defended in 2022. The 2021 season, his first at Jackson State, Shiloh Sanders tied for second in the SWAC with 4 interceptions to go along with 39 tackles, 7 passes defended and 2 forced fumbles. He was also named a second-team All-SWAC selection that season. Shiloh displayed a savvy and understanding of multiple coverages in defensive coordinator Dennis Thurman's NFL-based scheme. Sanders was the quarterback of the defense. Shiloh also had the pick that clinched the SWAC East Division title against Southern. He made timely pass breakups and snatched game-changing interceptions all season. Prior to joining his father at JSU, Shiloh played in the Power 5 for South Carolina Gamecocks. Sanders appeared in 4 games for the Gamecocks before redshirting. In 9 contests he posted 32 tackles and a pass deflection. Young Prime, as he is called, plays nastier than his father played. At the safety position he is a big-hitting and physical player. I believe Shiloh is underrated. He is a playmaker who shows up big on big stages. A healthy Shiloh Sanders could start on any Power 5 team and be an impact player. The counter-arguments about Shiloh are made by those who discount his ability because he played in the SWAC, but they forget he played initially in the Power 5. You cannot sleep on Shiloh, who signed with the Gamecocks over scholarship offers from Georgia, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Florida State, and Oregon, among others. Dion Jr., affectionately known as Bucky by some and Osakin by others. Jr. was a second-team All-American Athletic Conference selection as a kick returner. He set school records in single-game kick return yards and kick returns, and in total returns, he ranks 5th for SMU per his school's athlete bio page. In 2015, his junior and final year, he finished with 37 returns for 759 yards and logged 23 receptions for 188 yards at wide receiver. While he showed glimpses of greatness on the field, Junior shines brightest as a creative off the field. He has a hustler and entrepreneur spirit. From fashion to music to social media, Junior has been making waves since college. These days, his impact can be seen by what he's done through his company Well Off Media. Even USA Today wrote about Junior's impact at Colorado. I personally believe Junior is underrated. I agree with USA Today. Here is what they said. The three sons of Deion Sanders are expected to play big roles this year for the football team at Colorado, including one who is expected to be the starting quarterback and another who plays defensive back. But it's the other son, the oldest, who may have had the biggest impact so far on the program his father is trying to build with the Buffaloes in Boulder. His name is Deion Sanders Jr. Though he doesn't play football anymore, Sanders Jr. instead is using a video camera and various social media channels to do something that no other college football program is doing quite like this. He's building an audience for Colorado football, one video at a time, with daily behind-the-scenes access to players, coaches, and the celebrity life of his dad, CU's new head coach. They go on by saying, "It's worked." This content, along with Sanders' big personality, have helped dramatically increase the size of the Buffs' audience since their arrival in early December. Count the eyeballs. Subscriptions to Sanders Jr.'s YouTube channel, Well Off Media, have rocketed to about 250,000, up from about 80,000 in late November, when Sanders Sr. was head coach at Jackson State in Mississippi. One video of their first team meeting at Colorado in December has been viewed 4.2 million times. The total aggregate following for the Colorado football program's individual and team social media accounts also has increased by 500% since Sanders' hiring at CU in early December, said Jim Cavale, founder of INFLCR, a content software platform used by athletes to build their social media presence. Basically, folks, they go on to emphasize how more eyes equal more recruits. Better recruits can equal better team. Better team can equal better games. Better games increases ticket sales. And so on and so forth. I personally follow Junior on social media. I like his content. I think he has an even brighter future. Well, folks, that does it for this overrated versus underrated video. As with most videos of this type, the views shared are purely opinions. These are my opinions, guys. If you have a differing point of view, that is perfectly fine. More power to you. It's not that serious. At any rate, thanks for watching and subscribing. Have a blessed day.